speaking of these cold temperatures tonight, once again, we're going to head back out to the west side of Evansville. As Wayne has said, the temperature around 20 degrees. This is the scene in the 1400 block of South Barker. A house is on fire, and firefighters are trying as hard as they can to contain this fire to just that house, because these houses along Barker there in the 1400 block are located so closely together, directly across from those railroad lines across the street on Barker Avenue. But there you can see firefighters. They have hoses out, they have the ladders out, and they are in a defensive mode now, as we have been told, on this fire on South Barker.
Now this actually looks like, I mean, I can't confirm it, but the way that we're looking at this picture, it almost looks like two structures here. The one that we just saw where the smoke, you can see inside that attic area where the smoke is very heavy, but you see the flames. You do see some flames. It almost looks like it may be a different house beyond where it's dark there. You see the water being poured on that house right there. And we've just heard that they're having water issues, getting water there, water pressure issues to get the water out of the hydrant into the house. But it looks, you can see the water flowing really well right there. But it's hard to tell. A lot of firefighters there on the scene battling this house on the 1400 block of South Barker. And
as Wayne said, the winds are blowing this toward the southwest primarily, and that's keeping it away from the bulk of the city. But that is, if you, when we pull out again, this is the house where the fire originated in. The house to its right, which if we pull out, you might be able to see, it appears to be okay, but it's those homes on South Barker from the 1400 block all the way down to Dearborn that firefighters are obviously, and there's that house I was talking about on the right, which appears to be okay, but the houses to the left, to the southwest of this, are the ones that they are in a defensive mode on, just trying to get as much water on them as possible. And they were searching for plugs tonight on Barker earlier to hook up as more units were being brought in. And you can see the aerial ladder there that's up there throwing water directly on top of these homes, trying to get this fire under control. And again, the temperature is a big story on this. It certainly looks like they're getting a handle on it. We don't see the flames that we saw earlier, that they were really sweeping up above the rooftop there when we first joined this fire at the top of the 10 o'clock. This was called in about 9:30, so they had been fighting it for a good 20 minutes after they arrived there at the fire. But again, we're not seeing the flames now. Hopefully that's a good sign. But definitely one house there badly damaged by fire is the fire. You can see from the firefighters' flashlights there and the light inside the home that a lot of smoke in that house. It looks like it is heavily damaged. And Brett and control room, if we could just take that tower cam, if it's available, one more time, that may give us an idea on the smoke. No, we cannot. Okay, I was told, but that showed how much smoke that this was pouring out of this fire here on South Barker. And again, that appears to be a firefighter on the roof of that one home.
He is up there, yeah.
He is there with that flashlight right now. And they're concentrating clearly on that house next door. Clearly, that house is also being damaged by fire at this hour. Now, the other part of this story, were these homes vacant? Were there people inside? That's the determining factor on how serious this is. Obviously, it is serious, but we have not heard any reports yet of injuries on this. And firefighters, of course, always at risk, but especially tonight with these cold temperatures.
Cold temperaters. Wayne said it was 19 degrees out there. Water issues for sure with the pressure, and of course, want everyone to stay safe, but it would hurt being out there in these cold temperatures.
And it looks like that firefighter is inside that house with that flashlight, and they're trying to soak that. And that is, I mean, we don't know if they are looking for people, but they're battling this from both outside and inside that house right there where we're zooming into. And if you look over to the left real quick, you can see that other house. It's all right there.
He's
very
just
good.
Inside it, yeah.
Yeah, he is there assessing that. And obviously, I believe that is where that fire may have started when we heard earlier reports. But again, this obviously spread quickly, and The pictures really tell the story, especially when we saw all that smoke billowing. Now, there another firefighter has joined them right now inside. We're trying to assess. Obviously, they're very, very busy right now.
Fascinating pictures to see these firefighters at work there in the middle of this fire, getting right in there and getting things done.
And this really tells you what firefighters have to go through to get some of these fires under control. And right there's the picture, I guess, is worth 1,000 words on why firefighters are so appreciated.
That is live happening right now in Evansville,
Yep.
west side, 1400 block of South Barker Avenue. Again, firefighters fighting this fire in very cold temperatures. We are going to have the very latest from Wayne about the weather coming up right after this.